Hi everyone, this is Mindy Fulcher and I'll be guiding you through your internship this term. With this video, I wanted to let you know what to expect because you probably all have several questions. I think I've already actually been getting some questions from some of you, which is fine. But hopefully with this video I can clarify some of these things and help you all feel more confident as you enter into your internship. And I know all of you are going to be doing something different with your internship, so that's okay. If some of the wording and maybe one of the assignments is geared toward graphic design, but you're doing your internship in web design or web development or game development, that's all fine. Don't worry about that. We'll figure out those small details as we go forward. So just don't let the wording worry you and make you feel like you're not doing something correctly. First of all, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. I want to be here to support you as you move forward, so don't feel abandoned. I am here, and you can email me or we can talk by phone if that's easier. Just know I'm available for any of your questions that you may have. I do want to first talk about the internship, the idea of an internship in general. First of all, I know all of you are busy. All of you are probably by this point just ready to be done and move on to your jobs or whatever it is that you're moving toward. But I do want you to work really hard at your internship because it could possibly be one of the most important things. My internship that I did, my first internship, was actually it was at an advertising agency in Memphis. I had gone there on a field trip when I was an undergrad, and I saw the place. I thought it was amazing. I loved the environment and I loved the people. I just really loved the experience that I had during that tour. I had toured several other agencies on that same day, but that one in particular stood out to me. So my goal when I hit my internship time within my degree, I had a goal that I wanted to get an internship there. So one thing in particular or two things in particular that were difficult for me, I had to drive 2 hours every day, an hour there and an hour back. So that was not necessarily an easy thing. It took a lot of time. It was an unpaid internship. Some of my peers were doing paid internships, and I wished I was getting paid, but it was my goal to work at this particular place, and what I was going to get out of it, I hoped, was an experience far greater than, a stipend for an internship. So, also, to fast forward, after I did that internship, about a week or so went by after I graduated, and I heard that one of the art directors that had been there during my internship had moved to another position, so they had a vacancy, and I sent my resume and all of my whole advertising self-promotional package, sent that to them. I got a call that day after they got it in the mail. They brought me in for an interview, and I got that job. So my point is, your internship can be extremely valuable, even if you're not going to do your internship at the particular, perhaps if you don't get a job at your internship site at the end of your internship, there's a good chance that the relationships that you make during your internship, you could network or they could recommend you to someone else. So, maybe that they know within the community. So it's really important to do a good job, work really hard. I encourage you to not just do what they ask of you. I mean, certainly you do what they ask, but maybe if they're not giving you, enough projects or something, maybe you can ask if there's anything you can help with. I know playing ping pong in the break room and, drinking coffee all day sounds like fun, but in the end, that's not what's going to get you items for your portfolio as examples of your work. And it's also probably not going to get you a good final assessment from your supervisor if you didn't really try to assert yourself and really get in there and try to learn. Some places won't let you actually work on projects, and that's okay too. You can learn a lot from sitting in client meetings, brainstorming meetings, really learning how the traffic of an agency or wherever it is that you're going to be interning. Some of you won't be at agencies. Really learning the day-to-day workflow of the person that's mentoring you. So anyways, sorry about that. I just encourage you to really make this internship a really valuable experience. To talk about the course in particular, you will have some forms that I've probably already mentioned to you via email, but just in case you don't know about them, these forms, these 3, must be completed 2 weeks prior to your internship start date. Okay, so your internship guidelines form, that's just something that you'll read through so that you're more familiar with the internship guidelines. There's an internship application that you will need to fill out 2 weeks prior, and also there will be a site placement form, meaning your internship site placement. That will be sent to your supervisor, and I'll send you that link, and it must be sent to them 2 weeks prior to the internship date. Actually, you should probably send it to them 3 weeks in advance so that we will receive it 2 weeks prior. So keep that in mind. And one other pretty big thing that I want to go over with you quickly would be your point values. They're going to be listed in the syllabus. You can find them here. This is how your grade for your internship will be assessed. Your on-site job performance will come in the supervisor assessment form, and I want you to be able to see what that form consists of. It's available in your week 7 Blackboard module, but here is a quick screen capture of what that supervisor assessment will be assessing you on. Written and verbal communication, work ethic, meaning dependability, attendance, attitude, all of that. Technical skill, which that will come in the form of the projects that you work on. Your willingness to learn. Efficiency, your time management, organization will be very important. Professionalism, extremely important. And then just your overall performance. Your supervisor will have the ability to rate you on a rating scale from none at all to superior. So we're all going to be aiming for this column over here, superior. That's what we want. Okay, so I'll wrap it up. I didn't want to make this video too long, but just want you to know sort of what to expect with this course. You'll be turning in, oh, I'm sorry, one more thing. You'll be turning in hourly logs each week. And those actually, I can show you what it looks like really quickly. If I can find that, sorry, wrong place. It is here. There we go. That's it. So this is what your weekly log looks like. You will fill this out each week. Your goal is to hit 70 hours. So that's breaking it down between 7 weeks. That's about 10 hours of work each week. If 1 week you're a little light and 1 week you can kind of make up for it. For instance, we're going to have a spring break in the middle of this semester. So you could possibly make up some time during that spring break week unless you're at the beach. So just keep that in mind. It's a little bit flexible here, but your goal is to hit about 10 hours so that you can get all of your hours for the semester. And each week, I would like for you, as you fill this out, and your supervisor needs to sign this, as you fill this out, it will be good for you to list the tasks that you worked on that week or any meetings that you attended or whatever it was. This will also really help you when you get to the end of your internship. You'll be asked to, let me show you really quickly over here. You'll be asked, whoops, sorry, wrong one. You're going to be asked to fill out a self-assessment form, and that self-assessment form is also going to consist of actually I can show you if I look in the other spot. Whoops, wrong one. There we go. It's there. The self-assessment instructions are going to be in Module 6. So you can sort of see that there is going to be a 200-word essay, and it's sort of just summarizing everything that you did or learned during your internship. So these weekly logs, this task list, will really help you to remember back to what you did in week 1 or week 2 or week 3. So that's kind of the goal there. Hopefully that'll be a good tool for you. Okay, so I think that's all. I'll sign off now. And I look forward to watching you all grow and learn during your internships.